Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Psychic Medium Mindy Adamos, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than a couple of my other videos. And you should all know that my purpose in life is to help make sure that people understand the tools that they have, how to make change, connect with their loved ones on the other side, bring upon change, work on themselves, learn life lessons, and pretty much all the above. So this week I was brought some pretty specific messages on this video that I'm about to make. So I want to let you know that it was pretty impromptu, but necessary. So this is going to be a basic overview of why we're here and the things we need to do to start improving our lives. Part of what I do as a medium is I connect you with loved ones on the other side. But a larger part of what I do is I get you to understand life after death, or death after life, as you see it. So today's video is about to really kind of give you an overview of why you're here, how to bring about change, how to go about doing some of those things specifically. And really what Spirit is saying through this video is we need to start with love, and we need to go back to love, because we're just not there. I think we can all agree. So you essentially come to Earth to learn life lessons. Yes, there are some things that you pre-contract. Yes, there are some things that you decide and work on before you get to Earth, before you incarnate, before you're born, etc. Again, I think I told you in the other videos, Spirit and I like to keep things really simple. And so the bottom line is you come to Earth to learn life lessons and to love. In no particular order, because they have to go hand in hand. And when you have a life lesson, if you don't address it, you don't work on it, it's going to continue to repeat itself, not just in this lifetime, but in other lifetimes. So from A to B, let's start here. You come to Earth, you have life lessons that you're meant to learn. If you don't learn those, they will continue to repeat themselves. During this process, you are meant to find your passion, be your authentic self, and do what's best for your highest good. It's really unlearning the things that the physical world tells you to do and who to be, so that you can become your most authentic self. Through all of this process of becoming a professional psychic medium, which I've been going on now for 3 years, I've had a lot of people say, well, gosh, Mindy, you make it look so easy. You just, you left a company after 16 years and you just took that leap of faith and you made it look so easy. And Spirit and I are here to tell you, from my heart to yours, that you may not get to see all the work that I've done. You probably will never, and I'm certainly going to share my best with you on ways that I've gone about making these changes in my life. But I was the person who worked 60 to 80 hours a week, rarely took time off, was in a management position that literally I allowed to almost take my life out from underneath me. I was considered a workaholic. I was considered OCD. I was considered all those things. And when Spirit came into my life in a bigger way, I had to start addressing these things head on. The whys, the fears, the anxieties, the OCD issues, call them whatever you want. I had to work on that as well. So from start to finish, I've now been working on my gifts going on 5 years. That's a long time of daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly specific activities that have gotten me to the different place that I'm at today. So when Spirit brought me this message this week and said, Mindy, you've got to make a video so that people really start to understand the time it's going to take, which is not much actually, and that they really do need to start looking to become their authentic self and stop worrying about the judgments, stop worrying about the negativity, stop worrying and engaging in the drama, and really stop caring what everyone else thinks of them. I knew I had my work cut out for me, but I know, and I've now entrusted in Spirit and all the above that help us from the other side of the veil to make this message come to life tonight. So when you're contracted to come to the physical world to learn these life lessons, it can be numerous things. We won't get into all those details because everybody's path is so unique. But again, if you're not willing to address these things, and if you say things like, well, that's just the way it is, or that's just who I am, you're not a person who is in constant fear and anxiety every single day. That's the person you've become. That's the person you have to unbecome. That's your challenge. If you're not operating from a place of love and light, then we have some work to do. Meaning you, me, and everyone around us. Spirit can help with this. Your life lessons must be addressed and worked on in order for you to ascend, in order for you to feel that love and light on a broader level, in order for you to feel more authentic. You don't get to skip that part. You can't go from A to Z. Do you understand that? You have to take those necessary steps. Spirit's also talking about no more excuses. What used to be is no longer okay. I don't have times, I don't have time, I don't have the tools, I don't know where to start. I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm afraid. Fill in the blank. Spirit calls that an excuse. It's fear. And when you operate from fear and ego, you can't possibly be love and light. It doesn't mean we're looking for perfection. It doesn't mean that you're going to perfect everything in this lifetime. But your goal is to operate from a place of love every single day. I read a quote today, and I'm going to pull it up and read it to you. We need to be tolerant of those who are lost in their path. Ignorance, conceit, anger, jealousy, and greed stem from a lost soul. Pray that they find guidance. This is also very, very true as we talk about change and as you becoming your authentic self, and most importantly, learning your life lessons to come from a place of love and light and live a joyful life. There are so many people around us that want to bring us into their storm, or that you want to engage in their storm. Let's be honest. And everyone is on their own path. Everyone is on their own journey. But greed, ego, conceit, all of those things are operating from a place of non-love. But it doesn't mean at the core we're not all love. All souls come from a place of love and light, and we're just trying to get back to that place. And we're trying to do that together. So again, when Spirit said to me this week, this video has to come out, I said, gosh, I don't even know where to begin. So we're going to talk about, a few more details of getting into your life lessons and how to work on these things. So if you need to figure out some of your life lessons, and you're not talking to a professional, coming to a medium, working with your angels, someone other than yourself, say to yourself this. What are the things that I do out of fear or control? What are the things that I do out of fear and control? What are the things that make me anxious? And write all of them down. You're going to notice a pattern. What are the things that you worry about? What are the things you say, well, what if? That's part of your life lesson. That's where you start. Your angels and your spirit family on the other side of the veil are here to help you, and you have just as much access to information as I do as a psychic medium. We all have the same information, or access to the same information. Just because I'm a psychic medium doesn't give me this additional benefit. I still have to do the work. I still have to tackle my life lessons. The difference is I've learned to rely on and actually depend on my soul supporters on the other side and angels to help me through this process, along with many of my clients who see me on a regular basis. So start with that list of things that make you anxious, nervous, that you worry about, that you fear, and that's going to start to shine some light on what your life lessons are. Insecurities, that's a big one. Not loving yourself or self-love, that's another big one. Relationships, that's huge. Then contrary to that, I want you to start to think about the ways in which you can get some guidance or help to start working on those. There's not some big magical answer for this, guys. It really is consistent hard work, and it gets easier over time. Spirit's not going to say to you in a counseling session or a guidance session that you have to go do all these things that are very expensive. They're going to say you need to start loving yourself, and let's start by saying that every morning when you wake up. There's no magical answer here. It's simple. It's love. It's not talking bad about people all the time. It's not engaging in drama. It's wondering what your social news feeds look like and how positive they are. It doesn't mean that you're not going through difficulties or really tough times. It just means that what are you surrounding yourself with? And how much time are you willing to put into this to really make a difference and really make a change, and ultimately tackling your life lesson? That choice is simply up to you. But when you're ready, there's a lot of tools, and there's a lot of people who are on very similar paths that want to work with you and want to help with you, help this process, through you. So that choice is up to you on whether or not you want to start working on these life lessons. The other piece that Spirit wants to talk about is the fact that if you don't address these life lessons, they're going to continue to repeat themselves. Again, look at that list. What are the things in your life that have repeated over time? When you say, why does this always happen to me? If you're the person that says, why does this always happen to me? You should probably know that something is tied to a life lesson, meaning you need to start doing something a little different to have a different outcome. Again, Spirit can help you with that. You have access to all this information. Once you start to learn your life lessons and ascend, the love and light and the positivity really is all you dream of and more. Cutting out the chaos, loving yourself more, self-love and self-care, all of those things will make you start feeling better. You're then going to attract other people into your circle that are on like-minded journeys and that want to be around you even more in a very high vibration and a very positive way. That's where you start. Those are the places that you start with your life lessons, is identifying them, acknowledging them, and then starting to actually put concrete plans in place to do something about it. If you keep doing what you've done before, you will never get a different result. Your angels and spirit guides, your family and loved ones on the other side of the veil are desperate to help you. As a psychic medium, I am here to be the interpreter between you and the other side, but I'm telling you, Spirit's very honest, and I don't filter. You're going to get honest information that'll help change your life. It'll help heal. But you have to be ready for this life change. You can't just keep saying that's the way it's been, or that's the way it's always going to be, or oh, it's karma, or oh, it's this, or oh, it's that. We could talk about karma for days. It's totally misunderstood and completely misrepresented on a constant basis. So for tonight, I would say you come to Earth again to learn life lessons. When you learn those life lessons, which you'll be doing from now until forever, the good news is it gets easier. Miracles happen. Joys are brought into your life, attracted into your life that you just can't imagine. So when people say, gosh, Mindy, as a psychic medium, you just make it look so easy. I'm desperate to tell you that you must know the work that goes into it. Whether you're a plumber 9 to 5, a teacher, a stay-at-home mom, a housekeeper, a CEO of a bank, a member of management, an athlete, it doesn't matter who you are. We all have life lessons to learn. We all have to be willing to do the work. And that means facing those fears and putting steps in motion so that you actually are working toward the life of love and light. Because right now, we're in repetition, greed, anxiety, and we're not moving toward the light. Blaming others, not holding yourself accountable, playing the victim, all of those will keep you from the life that you deserve and the authentic self you're trying to become. You can't go from A to Z, guys. You have to do it step by step. You have to do the work. There's no miracle answer here. Spirit wants to help guide you, so you don't have to start all over, feel like you're starting all over. but you have to be open to it. So I would wrap up by saying this. If you're interested in taking these next steps in your life, to truly becoming your authentic self, to truly following and doing what you're passionate about, to having that love and light back into your life on a daily, weekly, monthly basis and forever. And if you really are sick and tired of being sick and tired, then I recommend that you hear what Spirit has to say and be open to those messages. Connecting with your loved ones on the other side and those that are here to support you in this life's journey have some honest feedback for all of you. It's going to be very specific. It's going to be very honest and very, very helpful. Peace, love, healing, and confirmation will come out of every single session you do with your loved ones. Operating from a place of fear is no longer okay. Love attracts love. It's that simple, guys. And if you don't love yourself, who and what are you attracting? I can't wait to bring you guys more messages from Spirit. And as difficult as it can be, that first step is the most critical. So contacting me to get in touch with your loved ones and your spirit guides and family on the other side of the veil is important. I'm here to support you. Again, I'm just like you in every single way. And I implore you to consider taking a different approach to making changes in your life and allowing loved ones in spirit to help you on that journey. So I'm grateful that they chose me to help carry out this mission of love. And I'm grateful for you for watching the video tonight. And I really, really, really hope that this just strikes the right chord and that you really start to think about things a little differently and about the positivity you need in your life. And if there's anything I can do, you know how to contact me. So until next time, guys, we'll see you then. Take care.